Welcome back. If you're new to the channel and you get some value from this blog, we talk motorcycles. If you like motorcycles, please subscribe. And we're going to talk today. We're in the town of Tangalan. Tangalan. It's probably one of the funniest sounding names in the Philippines. I say Tangalan, but it's not Tangalan, it's Tangalan. But thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We're riding in the town of Tangalan. And there's a waterfall. It's really cool. And it's really nice. We're going to hit that in just a minute. And we're just cruising on down the road. The country road. It is so country here. It's beautiful. It's all green and there's probably some snakes riding around in there, but it's beautiful. We're just cruising down the town here. Let's talk motorcycles. How about the 300L, the CRF? It's stylish and edgy design. It's a great performance and it's a Honda. It's a Honda. It's comfortable to ride in all terrains. This is the street. We ride the dirt too. It rides everywhere. It doesn't have that windscreen. The air just blows on your face. You just feel good all the time. And on the front, the Honda, they went ahead and put the LED front headlights and it replaced the old halogen lights. So they have these nice, and they have the blinkers on the sides. They stay on kind of like safety lights. So you have the halogen lights. No, you don't have the halogen light. You have the LED. And then you have the two like blinkers that stay on all the time. So it's really safe. The cars can see you up ahead really well. Thank you, Patriot. And he says he learns a lot from my blogs. Wow, thank you so much. And he likes that we ride like the wind. It's a real fun experience to just get out there and ride like the wind. And, you know, just get a little wild. The 300L is not just some random bike, but it's really cool. The 300L has all these modifications. They went ahead and Honda improved them. They made some really neat upgrades and they designed, you know, it's like the new 2021-22 model. It's really upgraded. It's really super nice. I have my 1,000 miles now on my Honda 300L and I need to take it in for that oil change. The first oil change is at 1,000 miles. They also revised the air intake and the inlet, and the exhaust is pretty quiet on that. The stock exhaust, we had mentioned that we have to keep it on for a couple years or 20,000 miles, and that's because Honda has a full warranty on the engine. So if there's anything that goes wrong with the engine in the beginning, they'll go ahead and fix it, replace it, whatever. It's a Honda, so you don't have to worry about it. We're just cruising through this town. You can tell there's nobody here. This place is just almost desolate, but it's beautiful and the trees are green and it's just gorgeous. We're gonna pass this rider, the scooter. Get out of my way, you rugrat. And we're just cruising on down the road and it's good. You know, the 300L just has this fast pickup. It's really quick and it's nimble. It just moves, it maneuvers. If somebody's in your way or someone's gonna like crash into you, you just flip it to the right, flip it to the left. Get out of the way. It's a nice bike. It's really nimble and it just feels light when you're out there. You feel like you could do anything on that Honda 300L. We're cruising to the town of Tangalan, and it's in Aklan in the Western Visayas. It's called a 5th class municipality of Aklan, and it used to be part of Makato, but they broke off and now they're Tangalan. The population is like 23,704. They have 15 barangays, like little subdivision areas, and their main attraction in Tangalan is Waterfalls. Falls. We just passed it. It's like the Seven Sisters in Hana in Maui, Hawaii. It has these like dropping waterfalls. It goes from one area to another. It's really beautiful. It's cold springs. Costs like 50 cents to get in there. It's really cool. So if you're in this area, you might want to go to Waterfalls. We did a show there on the channel you might want to check out. But we're just cruising through this town and it's just really nice. They sell a lot of like little fish I guess there's a lot of fishing. Right, it's next to the ocean here, and these fishermen, they just catch these little like shrimpy, stinky things. They dry them and they sell them, and they drive me crazy. I think I get a headache every time I smell these dead fish. It's really disgusting. We're gonna pass that guy, like, get out of my way, and we're just cruising. Yeah, we're just cruising, and I don't know what speed. We're going fast, and there's no law, there's no speeding rules. You just have to be careful and preserve your life. Right? And that means you have to drive defensive. You have to really watch both ways. When you're riding that 300L or any motorcycle, as a matter of fact, you got to really watch out. And I don't like to be behind other little motorcycles, so we're going to let those two bikes pass us, and then we're going to pass that motorcycle, the little tricycle, gaga goo goo, and then we're going to head on out. This is going to be like the main part of the town. There's a church to the right-hand side, and we're just cruising on through. Lots of people on the Honda, they complain about the shocks, the rear shocks, and it's pretty squishy, to be honest with you. There's the town center to the left, and the right is the park. We're going to turn, head on to the main road, but the shocks are a little bit squishy, but it's nice because when you sit on it, it goes down quite a bit, and you're able to touch the ground. I'm about 6'1", and it feels good. I'm really happy with the shocks. A lot of people complaining, tons and tons of people complaining, but I don't really see any problems with them at all. Like, even when I'm riding in the dirt, it's nice. I mean, maybe I'm just not very educated. There's the police on the left-hand side. They went by. We're going to head on out to the main road here pretty quick, and we're going to look both ways. We're heading onto the main road, so when you're riding onto the road, you have to look right and left, and you can turn. You do not have the right-of-way when you go onto the intersection. So as a rider, you got to make sure that you really look both ways and the coast is clear. You do not have the right-of-way. Anyways, we're cruising on down. There's a bridge here, and we're crossing the bridge. We're going to go ahead and we're going to be just enjoying this ride. We're passing the town now. There's a high school on the right-hand side, and we're gonna pass the high school. There's a high school, kids, and we're just gonna cruise on down, and we're gonna be leaving this town. The Honda 300L is the ultimate off-road dual sport bike. I mean, you can do anything on this bike, and it's been raining a little bit here, so we're looking forward to getting back on the dirt and going some dirt bike riding. I miss that one. I like the street, but the dirt is fun, and that's why we got the bike, right? Because this thing goes crazy on the dirt. It handles really good. It's an amazing dual sport bike, and it's just like a motocross bike, but it's a street bike too. We're just hauling buns. We're going 90. I think we get up to 101, and it just cruises on down the road. This is a fun bike. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, going riding on the Honda 300L. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we're gonna see you next time. Woo!